You always have to buckle up. If not, you may be subject to a fine. Passengers are also required to put their seatbelts on. There are bus-only lanes that are marked in blue. These lanes are off-limits to regular vehicles. Drivers in Korea blink their hazards to say sorry or thank you. They typically do this when they make a lane change. Hazard lights are also used to warn cars behind you of a sudden problem ahead. Plus, there are many traffic cameras in Korea. These cameras catch drivers who are speeding. They also catch those who violate traffic signals or who have parked illegally. Also, it is against the law to enter a congested intersection when the traffic light turns yellow.
Tuesday, June 17th. Are you forgetful? I get forgetful from time to time. I tend to misplace my belongings quite often. I don't remember where I put my keys or wallet. The remote control gets lost all the time as well. I end up turning the living room upside down trying to find where it is. I once found it in the fridge. I also leave things behind quite often. I've left my umbrella behind so many times. I also leave my cell phone behind in the car. I have to go all the way back to the parking lot to get it. Plus, there are times when I forget things that I have to do. I forget that I had to meet someone. I always try to write things down to be less absent-minded. Wednesday, June 18th. What motivates you the most in life? I always try to motivate myself in my life. First, I really want to become good at what I do. That's probably the biggest motivation I have. I try to make the most out of my time. I also try to use every opportunity to make a difference in what I do. Next, my family is also a big motivation in life. I would like to support my parents better, and I want the best for my wife and children. That's why I try extra hard in life. Frankly speaking, money is also not a small motivation. It shouldn't be the ultimate goal, but it is definitely a driving force in my life. Overall, I try to stay positive as much as I can to live a happy life. Thursday, June 19th. What do you do when you are relaxing at home?
I didn't like being cooped up at home when I was young, but now that I'm older, I just like to veg out at home from time to time. Since I don't get enough sleep on the weekdays, I try to get some extra Z's over the weekends. I also like to catch up on TV dramas and talk shows. Every channel has VOD services, so I can watch TV programs whenever I want to. I also like to spend some time on social networking sites. I read postings by other people and click on pictures and clips they've posted up. It's an easy way to chill out and kill time. I also chat in group chat rooms on my cell phone. Overall, I really enjoy these moments where I can get my mind off of things at home.
Friday, June 20th. Are you a morning person or a night person? I used to be a night person when I was in school. I used to stay up until late at night. But now, there's no doubt that I'm a morning person. It was a change I had to make because of my job. I'm usually up by 6 in the morning. I take a shower and then eat a quick breakfast while reading the newspaper. I leave the house by 7 to get to work. I feel most alert in the morning hours, so I get a lot of work done. I work as efficiently as I can. I normally get off around 6 or 7, although I have to work overtime quite often. I go to social gatherings off and on. I'm typically home before 10ish. I normally go to bed around midnight. Monday, June 23rd. Talk about the Korean way of calculating one's age. Koreans put a lot of weight on one's age. This is based on the age hierarchy in Confucian culture. We have our own system when it comes to calculating our age. We consider the time spent in a mother's womb to be a year. A newborn would already be considered a 1-year-old. That's why Koreans consider themselves a year older than they would be according to the Western age system. We also say we got a year older as soon as the new year starts, even if our birthdays have yet to come. We often ask someone's year of birth to avoid confusion. People's birthdays on the solar calendar can also change every year if they go by the lunar calendar. Tuesday, June 24th. Talk about marriage in Korea.
In Korea, parents play a fairly big role in a marriage. When two people want to get married, they need to get the blessing from their parents. Parents look at family backgrounds, academics, health, and even age. If the parents do not approve of the marriage, it's extremely hard for the couple to get married. That's why many couples break up because of their parents. Because of this culture, arranged marriages still exist in Korea. Parents arrange formal dates for their children. This is known as seong, and the sole aim is to find a future spouse. There are also many professional matchmaking agencies that are in business. Many people find their spouses through these services.
Wednesday, June 25th. Talk about funerals in Korea. When someone passes away, the family members normally rent out a funeral parlor at a hospital. The wake goes on for 2 days. Mourners normally dress in black and come to pay their respects. The remaining family stays at the parlor to greet the guests. Funeral goers perform ceremonial vows and offer money gifts to express their sympathy. They eat the food and drinks offered there. When the wake is over, the body is taken to either the burial site or the crematorium. Only the remaining family and close friends attend this last stage of the funeral. There are funeral agencies that offer packages for funerals. Many people make use of these companies. Thursday, June 26th. Talk about a typical Korean meal.
There are 3 basic components to a typical Korean meal. First, there is the rice. Koreans normally eat steamed rice that is sticky. And then there is the soup or stew. Soups or stews are made from meat, fish, or vegetables. The soup base is usually soybean paste, red pepper paste, or soy sauce. Last but not least, there are various side dishes called banchan. The most common side dish is, of course, kimchi. There are over 100 types of kimchi. They come in different shapes and tastes. They can be made from various ingredients. As for dessert, rather than cakes or pies, Koreans finish their meals with fruit or a dessert drink such as sikhae or sujongkwa.
Friday, June 27th. Talk about some Korean birthday traditions. Koreans follow some Western birthday traditions. We celebrate birthdays by blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. Giving birthday presents or cards are very common as well. There are some unique Korean customs though. An age-old birthday tradition in Korea is to eat myeokguk. Myeokguk is a seaweed soup that is very healthy. A typical question people would ask a birthday boy or a birthday girl is, "Did you have myeokguk?" Surprise birthday party.